You don't I love the weekend, love the weekend, let me see you darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend, now bet you go, I love the weekend, love the weekend, let me see you darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets begin the game with the basketball. To Batum. Walker to Anthony.
Screen coming.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Levine to Markkanen. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Batum to Anthony. Shot from in close. No good. Bulls with the basketball. Dunn to Wendell Carter. Sizing up the defense. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Anthony. His first effort off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Markkanen.
Here we go.
Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick, and also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
Throws it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Bulls with it.
I got it. Let's go.
To Porter. Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good. The follow won't go either. Into the front court, it's Walker. They lead it. 4-point game. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Dunn to Zach LaVine. Short jumper misses.
I got it.
The drive right to the basket, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Chicago with the possession to Porter. Probing the defense. Porter to Wendell Carter. From the painted area, got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Walker with the basketball. Leads 4. No, I missed a short one there to Chris Dunn. Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn. Porter picked up by Carmelo Anthony. Dunn to Markkanen. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Anthony. Batum. Probing the defense. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Dunn to Levine. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Walker into the front court. 2-point advantage. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Here comes the screen. Walker. He gets it.
Wow, that was amazing.
Now whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Dunn to Wendell Carter.
He's flashing, bump him, bump him, bump him.
To Markkanen. 5 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Walker. Short jumper off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
And it's Chandler with the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Walker. The score 10-8. Lauri Markkanen with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Five to shoot for the Bulls. Markkanen shot can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
And the finish off the nice step through.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Bulls with the rock. Dunn to Markkanen. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Into the front court, it's Walker. It's 12-10. To Anthony. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Jeremy Lamb snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Bulls come away with it.
Oh, yeah, you by yourself. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Count the bucket for two.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Nicola Batum, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Watch cut, watch cut.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Walker with the basketball. The score, 14-all. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kemba Walker knocks it down for 3.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Nicola Batum, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Porter. Here comes the screen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. To Porter. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
I got ball.
No good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Finish. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Lopez. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight. so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Robin Lopez at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Keep working. Nice bucket.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
Parker with it. Leads 5. To Miles Bridges.
Watch that cutter.
Shot clock winding down. For 3. That won't go. Has a look. Off the mark. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Miles Bridges.
I got shooter.
It's Chicago ball to Lopez.
Here, coming left.
Off the assist.
Oh, that's cash. Hey, check up. Let's go.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Hornets out in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Chris Dunn. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Walker into the front court. His team up by 1.
Screen.
To Parker. Down to 5 on the 24. Here comes the screen. Walker. Kemba Walker is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. Second and 3, got it.
Oh, I see you've been working out, huh?
Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. From the outside, no good. Hornets right now in possession to Parker. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Parker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Here's Lopez, down low. Around the perimeter.
Here we go.
Time to shoot for the Bulls. To Zach LaVine. 4-3. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. To Parker.
Watch out, screen coming. Watch out, watch out.
Shot clock winding down. Walker. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. To Parker. Swings it. To Parker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Parker off the mark.
Give me stance, it's coming, give me stance.
To Lopez. Robin Lopez. He's 2 for 2 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Walker to Miles Bridges.
Yo, clear out, clear out.
Screen coming. Watch out, watch out. Here comes screen. Watch the cutter coming.
Parker. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
I got ball. Hey, watch this screen left.
Done. Here comes the screen. To Wendell Carter. Cleans the offensive glass. Robin Lopez. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. Walker with the step back.
Oh, yeah, we come right back.
So deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Here comes the screen. Done. To LaVine. 5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot by Dunn, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Walker to Parker.
That's all you.
And it's Lopez there for the rebound.
I got ball.
To Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Walker with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Screen.
To Miles Bridges. Deep two there. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Charlotte with the basketball. Parker to Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Parker. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a ball. It'll stay with Charlotte. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets, number 50, Carmelo
Anthony buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Parker into the front court. Leads one to Anthony. To Miles Bridges. Pass down low to Carmelo. Rebound Markkanen. To LaVine. Markkanen to Zach LaVine. To Wendell Carter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Zach LaVine. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Parker to Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Rebound pulled in by Charlotte. Doesn't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. To LaVine.
You gotta get up on that. I'm here. I got ball. Coming left.
Markkanen. To Zach LaVine.
Watch the back door.
Trying to cash in and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Parker with it. Down 3. To Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. To Anthony. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Chicago possession.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
To Levine. Finish that.
What kind of shot was that?
Parker to Anthony. Miles Bridges to Anthony. Down to 5 on the 24. Going to launch. Beyond the arc is good.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Screen coming to Porter. Almost unlucky bounce.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Anthony. Deep left corner. Miles Bridges to Anthony. Here's a chance from long range. Porter grabs the board. To Wendell Carter. Shot from in close, no good. To Parker.
Screen coming, screen coming, screen coming.
Anthony. To Miles Bridges. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Walker. Down low to Williams. Short jumper, won't fall. To Zach Levine.
What's that screen?
Porter, defended by Tyson Chandler. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen.
Left, 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 left.
And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nope. First one does not go. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line. Carmelo Anthony has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
There it is. Just like practice.
And he makes them both. Long heave from 3/4 court. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bulls are basically starting 0-0 to start the second half. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers. The Charlotte Hornets have themselves a tie after 2 quarters of action. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Rebounds.
Never give up on the play. That's what every coach tells you all the way back to grade school. And that's what we're seeing here tonight with the effort on the boards.
Player of the half.
Tyson Chandler earns the recognition because of the sheer number of dunks he threw down. One after another, he kept rattling the rim with his awesome slams.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the 3rd quarter. Bulls have it. Dunn to Levine. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Batum to Walker. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Anthony. Has a chance. Shot by Carmelo. No good. Dunn goes to the right side to Chris Dunn. Short jumper misses.
I missed it.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guy's down 3. Here comes the screen.
Come on, he left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Anthony. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Anthony to Batum. Oh, Carter with the rejection. That's out of bounds off a Bull. And that's going to be off of Anthony, out of bounds. To Markkanen. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Walker. The deficit now up to 5. Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Markkanen. Here comes the screen. Levine to Chris Dunn. 5 on the shot clock. Scores from the post.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Porter to Chris Dunn. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Walker with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Here comes the screen. To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Dunn to Porter. To Markkanen. Porter. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Levine shot no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Walker to Nick Batum. From long range. Nick Batum forcing that one. No good. To Porter. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Walker into the front court. Right now, down 7. Playing inside. Lauri Markkanen sends it away. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lauri Markkanen pins it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover.
I got him. I got this play out. Let's go.
To Wendell Carter. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guy's down by 9. Here comes the screen.
Watch the screen.
And he finishes at the rim.
I like that.
Only chips away at the pride of the defense.
Let's go. Let's play deep. Play deep.
Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Can't connect. Hornets have the basketball.
Hand up.
And he hits.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
LaVine to Porter. Tyson Chandler able to recover with the block. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at...
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Parker into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Batum. Here comes the screen. Batum. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Here we go. I got ball.
Hey, match up.
LaVine to Wendell Carter. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Chandler's shot off the mark. To Chris Dunn.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Parker to Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. To Parker. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. LaVine to Wendell Carter. To Markkanen. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Charlotte basketball. Knocked loose. Batum. To Parker. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Wendell Carter.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Gets it in the left corner. And it's Williams there to secure the rebound. Parker with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
Carter. To Porter. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Wendell Carter, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Parker into the front court. They trail by 7. Curling inside. Rebound taken in by Chicago. Chicago basketball.
Shot.
Short jumper stays out.
Something better than that, baby. Get a time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fine to shoot. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Parker with it. 9-point margin. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
I got ball. I'm here.
Can't miss those.
Yep, I got ball.
Can't connect from in close. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bulls with the basketball. To Lopez. Has a look. Robin Lopez. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Parker into the front court. His team down 9. The shot almost. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Denzel Valentine at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one goes down.
Good shot.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Hornets at the controls of this one.
Hey, it's off. Get the ball.
Just off the mark.
I got him. Here we go.
Short jumper won't go down. third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It has been all Bulls. Hornets with the first possession here in the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Walker to Anthony. Deep 2 there, won't go. Dunn to Porter. Won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Won't go down.
I got ball. This is all me.
Leaving no. Hornets right now in possession. Anthony to Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Batum up against Porter. To Kemba Walker. Fires the 3. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beyond the arc for 3. Anthony with the rebound.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Anthony to Walker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kemba Walker, high degree of difficulty, but that's where he thrives. Counted for 3.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Dunn to Porter.
Shut up, shut up.
Shut up, shut up.
Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Kemba Walker against Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. To Anthony. Here comes the screen. Walker. He was all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Has a chance. Shot by Lopez off the mark.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game, the lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Dunn shot, that misses. Into the front court, it's Walker. The margin standing now at 7. Batum to Kemba Walker. Driving right to the basket. Anthony. It's Dunn with the rebound. Lopez. Deep left corner.
Pick coming left, 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 left.
Dunn. Shot clock winding down. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two. Kemba Walker has got 2 shots coming, shooting just 42% in the contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Bowles with it. To Lopez. Porter defended by Melo. To Levine. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Levine to Chris Dunn. Almost, but no good. Anthony, defended by the former Hoya. To Batum. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a look. And scores.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Zach LaVine. Chicago with 4 to shoot to Chris Dunn. Has a chance. Shot by Dunn, no good. Anthony to Walker. Short jumper off the mark. Marvin Williams swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Dunn. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Walker to Anthony. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Batum. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Porter matched up with Carmelo Anthony. To Chris Dunn. Levine. Lays it up and in. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Screen coming right, screen coming right.
Walker to Anthony. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Carter Goes to the right side. Nice pass to set things up. Had a chance, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Chicago with the possession.
You're on the island now.
To Markkanen. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. Zach LaVine. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Walker with the basketball. His guy's down 11. Anthony to Kemba Walker. Here comes the screen. Walker. Down to 5 on the 24. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
24-second violation.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Dunn to Porter. Trying to cash in. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Anthony down to Chandler and stuffs it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Bulls with the rock. To Markkanen. Sizing up the defense to Chris Dunn. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Markkanen. Wendell Carter powers it through.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
On your right, on your right, on your right.
Anthony to Walker. The screen sets him up for 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Anthony.
What's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cut? What's the cut?
To Kemba Walker. Here comes the screen. Walker. For 3. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. To Markkanen. LaVine. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball, I got ball.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Chris Dunn. Carter. To LaVine. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Porter. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. And a putback slam.
When you let him get inside position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker to Anthony.
Into the game for the Bulls, number 45, Denzel Valentine.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The Bulls take this one as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls edged out a close victory in today's game.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. The Hornets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
Check out the leading scores for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Chicago Bulls. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.